I'm here at the Retro Replay Arcade in Norwich, Marathon Gaming on tour. It's located in a little shopping centre mall. It's really busy, really vibing, full of young people. There's a lot going on there. Outside there's even like VR rooms, escape rooms. There's a bowling alley. There's all sorts of gaming related and fun stuff. They got a battle bar. There's loads of stuff around there, coffee shops, etc. But of course, look at it. I had to head straight inside. They had a safari cab there next to the 18-wheeler. Both of those awesome games. Soaking up some of the atmosphere. It was busy. It was the old wristband deal. You go in, you pay your £7, £10, £12, whatever the price banding was, and you get to go in there. You can go in and out that day as many times as you like. You can see how busy it was. They had old retro stuff. They had modern things. They had the big cars, seaters, they had the gun games, they had it all. There is so much here at this arcade, something for everyone, and that is truly why it was so busy and rammed on a Saturday. They had some of the real classics there. You saw Frogger. You know I love my Frogger. I was dying to get on there and beat the high score. There was lots of different variants of Pac-Man. There was like 4 different ones, things I hadn't seen. I've never seen an original Mr. Do arcade cabinet before. That might be the first one I've seen. But yeah, you can see there, look, Pac-Land, there's Pac-Mania, another Afterburner. That wasn't the sitting down one, but that was a quality cabinet there. I'll come back to that machine on the left there. I think it's called Starlight. I'm not familiar with that. It's looked exactly like Defender. I don't know if it's a knockoff of it, or it came before or after. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you recognise that game, and any of his games, in fact. There was Operation Wolf 3. So you can't remember what the second one's called, but it had the third one, which I don't think I've ever played before. They had the original cabinet of that. And to be honest with you, I didn't really think it was that good. I had Donkey Kong Jr. there and some of the other variants, but it's all about the original Donkey Kong for me. There's some big multiplayer stuff in the corner. I had the Simpsons, I had Turtles. This one was Altered Beast. I don't think I played that arcade. I probably have on a Jammer cab, but that was all about the Mega Drive for me. It reminds me of the Mega Drive, Altered Beast, but that was a tough old game. Again, you can see some of the real arcade classics there, the backbone of arcade gaming. But they had all the house, they had a couple of House of Deads in there. I think they had the most modern one, which I think is House of the Dead 4. And I'm pretty sure I had a couple of Time Crisis in there. I definitely got to play Time Crisis 2, which I think was my favourite. But I think they had Time Crisis 3 in there as well. It's nice seeing all the different guns you get, but I prefer a bit of the pistols rather than shotguns, Uzis and all this jazz. Gunblade's really fun, you just saw there. That's a big old gun. I think I look, House of Dead 3 in the corner. Yeah, that's a big old gun. It's like a rail shooter, so you're like in a helicopter shooting down. That was a lot of fun, actually. I had a good old go on that. Obviously, you got Final Lap I played. I didn't get to play Sega Rally, I don't think, but those are 2, sort of co-op where you go up against each other, which is really cool. Nice to see a Rampage arcade cab as well. Hadn't played that before. I don't know anything about it. Trog, let me know, guys. I don't know much about it. I've seen it and recognise the screens. I've probably seen it on some of the 8-bits and micro stuff, but it's the first time I've seen that cabinet. So again, please let me know in the comments. I took loads of footage of the Mr. Do cab because my good friend Rob, unfortunately, wasn't able to come along with me on a journey because he loved his arcade stuff. He would have loved to have come along and he would love to have played that Mr. Do. He's a big fan, so shout out to Rob. You can hear that gun frantically click in the corner. Yeah, so Time Crisis 4 was there. Had a little Outrun stand-up cab. That little Taito machine, that is a Chase HQ. You don't get to see many working Chase HQ cabs. Well, I haven't come across many, so that was pretty cool. There we go. Sorry, Stargate is called, and I said we'd go back to it. But yeah, it's doesn't do it justice with the footage there because I haven't captured it. But yeah, it looked exactly and played exactly like Defender. This was pretty cool, man. Pretty cool game. Never seen this one before. There we go. You can see some gameplay. Looks exactly like Defender, doesn't it? But yeah, let me know, guys. Let me know. Now check out this. Look at the artwork. Undercater on the side. Dedicated WrestleMania cab. That was really cool to see. Really good fun. That arcade game was ported to the SNES, and I have got that. It's a good laugh. It's more arcadey elements. You can do like some silly little abilities, I think, on that. Hadn't seen the Crazy Kong before. You saw a glimpse of the bar. This bit's next door. That bit wasn't a bar, sorry, that was a counter. This is next door. They've got some consoles, some more Jammer cabs, some sports on the screen. Everyone was sort of playing, looking up, loads of consoles. It was cool to have that second room. There's a lot of adults in there, chilling out, having a drink. Alcohol's only served after 6 p.m, I believe, but they do sell soft drinks and water, and you can take them into the arcade next door. But it's cool, so you can drop your kids off and just, you know, you can chill at the bar. So yeah, I grabbed a little brew in there myself. But yeah, look at that. WrestleMania, boy. And the old Capcom. It was a really, really top arcade. Whenever I'm on my travels, I always want to meet up with any tubers, any mates I can meet who are in the area. And wow, I got to meet Alex from Ewstar Gamer. He's absolutely top bloke, and he came and met me with his family, which was really, really nice of him. So thanks for your time that day. And yeah, I look forward to seeing him again. I'm going to put a link to his channel. So check out Alex at Ewstar Gamer. I'll put the link in the description. Please go check him out. Give him a sub if you haven't already. And tell him Scotty sent you from Marathon Gaming. Yeah, he's a real top bloke. Makes absolutely fantastic content. I think he's got a full Wii U set collection now. I think he's completed that. But yeah, he's got an awesome little gaming room out back of his. And yeah, he's a top bloke. So please show some love and support from Alex. He's a real top guy. You can probably see from the footage, the crowd started to clear off a bit. I had a lot more room for filming. Got a lot more games I could jump on and play. The car games and the gun games are always the most popular. But I think the time I got there, the daytime crowd started to leave. And it's before the evening crowd came in. So yeah, I've got some really good footage. That's when the arcade sort of cleared out a bit. I was able to play some of those games which were really, really popular. I always like to support these arcades in case they disappear, but it's always nice to see them do well and not struggle. So yeah, this one's really busy, so it's so good to see that it's not going to go anywhere soon. So yeah, please, if you are within a driving distance, myself it's only 2 hours up the road. If you live in Norwich or around Norfolk and it's a half an hour drive, you've got to check it out because it truly is awesome. That Energize or whatever that game is, I just sort of zoomed in. I've never seen an arcade cab, and I've actually got that game. It's like a crossover from, like, it's got Cloud out from Final Fantasy. I've got that game on a PlayStation. I don't know much about it. It's pretty rare. So guys, let me know if you know much about that game. It's like a Soul Calibur, you know, versus sort of beat 'em up game. Yeah, pretty cool. Just showing you the front there to sign it out. And as I walked out of the arcade, I saw this lovely Sonic the Hedgehog, which was pretty cool. But before I left, I had to get the highest score on Frogger. It wasn't a big score on there, but yeah, I knocked off the highest score for the day, which was 10-9-30. Definitely beatable, but anyway, people before me couldn't do it. I'm fast as fuck, boy! I'm Mario. And I am the Hedgehog. And today, with this...